want work, like if they want work that stresses them out and pisses them off, they know where to find it.
Yeah.
So we are here to hang out, have fun, and have a laugh.
That you're here now.
Yeah. People, if they want stress, they can get it. That's not our job to give it to them.
Kick them out if they try to bring it into the group.
Okay.
There we go. And finally, and I know you guys have been touching on this throughout the presentation, committees or subcommittees that have extravagant names but go nowhere.
Yep. So our running joke with this, and again, all of these things came from other groups who are now defunct. We actually talk about the committee, to create a committee, to discuss creating a committee, to talk about the committee that we're going to create over a particular topic. This is our running joke. Because again, it's like, you know, it's like in the business world, you're going to have a meeting to have meetings. Okay. You know, so you're going to have a committee to discuss the person that's going to do something. Really, it's just ridiculous. Again, you're making it something that is becoming work and not something that's fun. You know, and as you can see, we run everything off the cuff.
Yeah, and all of us work with enough idiots so as to not to play with them too.
You know?
I know I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Moving forward.
So you get a pass.
We'll talk about, we'll create a committee and talk about that later.
All right, referring it to a new committee here, we're going to talk a little bit about the quality versus quantity argument real quick.
Yep. Well, here's the thing. We used to have almost, about 80 to 90 members in our group. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, about almost half of them had not been on the board for like a year or half, you know, or 6 months. Then why are you in the group? We don't care that we have 100 members. If you're not doing something, then you're not a real member. So you kick them out. You know, it's better to have a small group of people who are actually doing something and contributing, because that's the whole reason why you created the group to begin with. You know, and mind you, there will be lurkers. You know, in our group, you can be a lurker. You don't have to attend the meeting. You don't have to put on the board, but you have to be on. You have to attend.
Because we're not a school group. We don't have facilities. We don't have a budget.
Yeah.
So anything that we have comes from the work of the people who are in.
Yeah, we are what the people are. You know, yes, we have an organizer. Yes, we have assistant organizers, and we come up with crazy stuff to do and stunts and so on. But at the end of the day, if we know that watching hentai is going to alienate 3/4 of the group, then maybe we shouldn't watch it when we have a regular meeting. Or the strip clubs, right? So again, and then you ask your members, hey, what would you like to do? What would you like to try? You know, one of the things that, you know, one of the things that we're trying to get off the ground is like, let's do all these things. Let's go bowling, archery and stuff. But here's the kicker. We got to find an anime to watch before we do the thing that's related to the event that you're doing. So again, you're having fun. You're still keeping with the whole anime and manga theme and things like that. So, you know, if they're not really a part of the group, for us, 3 months that you haven't even visited the board, you're not a part of the group. You know, we understand. We've had people that have moved out of state and actually have still kept on with the group. And you know, people from other countries that have kept on with the group. And that should tell you something about the fact that here you have someone who doesn't even live where you live, and they still know what's happening with your group. So why isn't someone who's in here, doesn't even bother going on the board and see something? So you kick them out. I mean, seriously. So you want quality in that kind of scenario. There's no point in saying you have 1,000 members or whatever when only 5 of them actually show up to something, or only 5 of them are, you know, giving you feedback and let's do this, let's do that, and even knowing what's going on with the group. You know, not so long ago we had this big issue with someone who had not even been to the boards in a long time and doesn't see what we're talking about and then says, oh, I'm going to this con.
Never shown up.
Yeah, oh, I'm going to this con. Is any of you guys going? Did you read the 5 postings of us talking about the cons and where we're meeting and which ones we're going and what we're doing and how we're dressing up?
And don't forget the minutes from the subcommittee.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, so again, kick them out. And one of the things that sometimes we do is, again, we know you have school, we know you have work, you know,